Hi guys, welcome to today's class / workout. Today we're going to be working on all things handstands. So we're going to begin with a little bit of activation and mobilization of the wrists, of the shoulders, activate the core a little bit. And then we're going to move into some drills that will hopefully be really helpful with things like shaping and learning how to kick up into a handstand. All you're going to need is yourself and a wall or maybe a chair. A yoga mat is an added benefit, but you could always use a towel to kind of cushion your back if you haven't got a yoga mat. We are going to start on hands and knees. So you're just going to make your way to hands and knees. Now when you place your hands down, rather than having kind of hands forward, I slightly want you to turn your hands out so your index fingers are the ones that are facing forward. Shoulders are over the wrists, so we're already beginning to pattern this, and it can be quite helpful to film yourself because sometimes you're not quite aware of where you are in space, and so your hands might be here or here, and so filming yourself can be helpful. So there's always that, but we're just going to start with a couple of circles. Now they might start off really small. It's just going to depend what your wrist mobility is like. Maybe they get a little bit bigger as you warm up, maybe they don't, that's fine too. And then you're going to go in the opposite direction, and you're just shifting the weight all the way around the palms of the hands into the knuckles. Maybe you're going a little bit slower or faster than me. Both are fine. And then you're going to come to center and pause. From here, I want you to pop all the way up onto the fingertips, like you were trying to kind of give a fingerprint. So you're pushing your fingertips down and then flatten the palms. And then go again, lift up onto fingertips, almost like you're suctioning the hands in and then go back down onto palms. We're going to go for 10. 9, try and keep the weight forward. 8, 7, you want to sink it back down, try and keep it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back down. Sit your bum on your heels. You're going to come to a kneeling position, bring your arms up by your ears. You're going to bring your hands into fists and then explode them into stars. You're really spreading your fingers wide. There's going to be a tendency to want to cheat with these. I want you to work really hard and keep going. You've got this. As fast as you can. 10, 9, really think about the shape. So you're making the fist and the star. 5, keep going, faster, faster, faster. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring your fingertips so they face back towards you, so palms kind of away from you. Palms down on the ground, and then just find a couple of rocks. Forwards and backwards here, so you're stretching out your forearms a little bit. The heel of a hand can come off, like don't have to keep it glued down. Again, this will depend on your wrist mobility, is how far back you can sit. Okay, let's do one more round just like that. So we're going to start straight away with those fingertip press ups. So keep your shoulders over your wrists, lift up, squeeze the floor, and come back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, maybe your forearms are burning, 2, 1, sit back on your heels, bring your arms up by your wrists, fists, and then stars. 10, as fast as you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, keep going. 5, 4, make bigger stars. 3, 2, 1, and release. Palms face forward, and then come down, and then find those rocks. That a little bit of relief for your forearms. Good. Okay, let's stay on hands and knees. But we're going to begin to move into the shoulders. So wrists and shoulders are still stacked. And it's almost, if you're familiar with yoga, like a cat-cow movement, except for we're not moving the whole spine, we're just focusing on protracting and retracting the shoulder blades, which basically means kind of widening and squeezing together. So to begin with, I want you to press the ground away, really dome the space between your shoulder blades. The lower belly stays engaged, just to keep the lower back strong and where it is, stable, not moving. And then you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades. Like you're pulling your arms back into their sockets. Nothing else is moving but the space between your shoulder blades. Round and squeeze. Good, we'll go for 10. Round, squeeze. 9. Round. 8. Squeeze. 7. Round. 6. Squeeze. 5. Round. 4. Squeeze. 3. Round. 2. Round. 1. Good. Walk your hands forward from where you are. So knees stay where they are, hands come forward, one big step. And then stretching out the shoulders, you're going to begin to send your bum back a little bit and drop your ears in between your arms. Now, if you've got a lot of space, Your chest might begin to move towards the ground. If you've not got as much, it won't, that's okay. Try and keep the ribs in. So this isn't becoming a big back bend, this is coming from the shoulders. So we're not dumping into the lower spine and really sticking the bum up. If anything, slightly tuck the tailbone and engage the core. And breathe some space into the sides of the ribs, like you're trying to expand them and stretch them more just by breathing there. And then slide your hands all the way back in. We're going to do that one more time. So hands over wrists, shoulders over wrists. Squeeze and round. Squeeze and round. Good. 7, 6, press the ground away. 5, 4, really think about the shoulder blades. 3, core stay strong. 2, one more, squeeze and round, and then walk your hands that big step forward and drop your head down towards the ground. Imagine that you're wrapping the outside edges of your arms down and like the little finger side of your arms down. Keep the tuck in the tailbone. Take some big breaths. Okay, then walk yourself all the way back in and come down onto your bottom. From here, you're going to roll yourself all the way down to a lying position. And just bring your hands onto your hip bones, onto your pelvis. Curl like you're sticking your bum back into the floor. Notice the gap. Do the opposite. Tuck your tailbone. Notice how your back is now flat against the floor. Keep that and bring your legs to 90 degrees. Hands are going to come behind the thighs, and now I want you to begin to push your thighs into your hands. Pull your hands back towards you and really feel your lower abdomen turn on. So you're really pressing your lower back down. You're pushing your hands into your thighs. Your thighs are pushing back into your hands. We're going to hold for 10. Everything is active. 9, keep the chest up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, keep going. 4. Work really hard here. 3, 2. We're going to repeat, but reverse it slightly. So hands now press into the thighs. Thighs press into the hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 4. Keep pressing the lower back down. Work hard. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands. Reach them towards your toes. Tuck your chin to your chest. Kind of roll your shoulders up off of the ground. Keep the tuck of the tailbone. Keep that lower back pressing down. Belly button in. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, roll all the way down. Bring your feet to the floor. Take a gentle bridge pose. So keep the tuck of the tailbone, press into the feet, lift the hips, big breath in. Big breath out as you roll all the way down. We're going to do that one more time. Back is flat on the ground. Legs find that 90 degrees. Pull your legs in, push your legs into your hands. Chest stays up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands press into the thighs. Thighs press back into hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck chin to chest. Roll the shoulders off of the ground. Reach your fingers to your toes. Keep your lower back pressing down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2, and release on 1. Good. Okay, so we're going to get into kind of the main portion of the class. We're going to work through 3 supersets, which basically means 2 exercises we're going to do back to back, and then we'll move on to the next 2 exercises, and then the final 2 exercises. The first 2 exercises that we're doing are working on the shaping of the handstand. First of all, we're going to do bum to wall hops, and then we're going to hold an L shape, or you could do face to wall if you're more advanced. I'm going to quickly show you the exercises first. If you've done this before, just skip ahead a little bit. If not, let me quickly show you. So, bum to wall. Hands are going to be about a handprint away from the wall, so quite close to the wall, maybe more than normal. You're going to have one leg extended slightly behind, one leg bent out in front. We're going to hop off of that bent leg. Now from here, we want to look down between the hands, lift onto the tip toe of the bent leg. You're going to hop, try and get your bum to touch the wall first, extend both legs, keep the tailbone tucked, and then gently come back down. Then we'll lead with the other leg, so that even if It's your bad leg, don't worry, you can do it. Lift the other leg, come onto the tiptoe of the bent leg, bend the knee, so that's like your spring, look between the hands. I want you to think bum to wall first, both legs extend, and then come back down, okay? We're gonna do just 4 of those, so 2 on each leg, followed by a hold. Now for the hold, we'll come back down, and your option are either L shape. From here, I'm gonna extend my leg out. This is the distance I'm after. And so I'm gonna spin round and bring my hands where my feet just were. Come into like a mini downward dog near the wall. One foot comes by my bum. From here, I'm gonna push into the wall to lift myself up to an L shape. I'm looking down between my hands, keeping a tuck of the tailbone, pressing the floor away really, really strongly. Or you could do a face to a wall. So similar, you're gonna come into this kind of downward dog position. You're gonna bring your heel to your bum, press yourself up, and then you're gonna extend your legs as you walk your hands all the way in. And then we're almost in like a handstand shape against the wall. We're gonna round the spine, try and lift the lower belly off of the ground, push the ground away with the hands, keep the rib cage in. Maybe you look down between the hands if you would prefer. To get out, slightly separate your legs so you feel more stable. Walk your hands forward, 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 and step yourself back down. We're gonna aim to hold whichever shape you decide to hold for about 20 seconds. Okay, so that's the first superset. We're gonna go through that 3 times. When you're ready, come to the wall. Hand just behind, so hand distance away from the wall. Come into that downward dog position and then make it a little bit shorter. 1 foot's in front, 1 foot slightly behind. Look down between the thumbs, bend the standing leg, little hop, bum finds the wall, extend both legs, and come back down. Legs swap over, so other foot behind, maybe right foot in front, look between the thumbs, bend that standing leg, little hop, bum finds the wall, extend both legs, and come back down. Good. Swap over, starting legs in front, little hop, bum to wall, and come back down. Good, last one. Other leg in front, look between the thumbs, little hop, bum to wall, and come all the way back down. Good. Take 1 second to rest, so big breath in, big breath out, straight into the L shape or the wall stance. I'm gonna go for L shape today, so I'm gonna check my distance, spin myself around, hands come to the floor, that mini downward dog, 1 foot down, other foot down, L shape. Looking between my hands, we're gonna hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7. If you need to find some movement here to make this feel a bit easier, that's okay. 3, 2, stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got this. 8, 9, and come all the way down. 10. Good job. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. You know what's coming. We're going back into that first exercises, our 4 wall hops. So spin yourself round. You are a hand's distance away from the wall. We'll do the same leg together this time. So your right leg is going to be the one that's lifted. So left foot steps in front, right foot's behind, bum to wall. Gaze between the thumbs, little hop, bum hits the wall first. Both legs extend and come back down. Right foot in front, left foot behind. Left leg lifts, bend the right knee, little hop, bum to wall. Both legs extend, keep the tuck of the tailbone, and come back down. When you're ready, right leg behind, left leg in front, little hop, bum to wall. Come back down, right foot in front, left foot behind, little hop, bum to wall, and come all the way back down. Good job, take a breather, big breath in, full breath out. Okay. Spin yourself round. Find your little downward facing dog. Check your distance if you're not 100% sure on it without checking. Bum to, foot to wall, by your bum, press into the ground. Find your L shape, look down between your thumbs. 10, 9, press the floor away. 8, 7, ribs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull the belly in, press into the hands, press into the base of the thumb. Index finger's the one facing forward, so you've still got that little turn out too, and come all the way down. 1. Good job. Okay, we've got one more round. Take a big breath in. Take a full breath out. Okay, let's come back to the wall. You're that hand's distance away from the wall. Your right foot's in front, your left foot is behind. Bending the left leg, come onto the left tiptoe, look between the thumbs. When you're ready, little hop, bump to wall. And come back down. Right foot in front, left foot behind. Little hop. And come back down. One more each side. Right foot in front, right foot behind, left foot in front. Little hop, press into the floor. And come back down. Last one, left foot in front, right foot behind. Look down between the thumbs, bump to wall first. Bend that right leg, hop off of the right leg, bump into the wall. Keep the toe tucked and come back down. Good job. You have one more hold. Find your L shape. Remember, check your distance if you need to. If not, find your little downward facing dog against the wall. Step one foot up the wall. Press into that foot to lift the other foot. Find your L shape. Look down between the hands. Ribs in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep going. 10, 9. Keep pressing into the ground. Press into the index knuckle, the base of the thumb. 3. I think I'm wrong in my counting. 2. On 1. Come back down. Okay. Rest whilst I talk through Superset 2. Again, if you know what's happening, feel free to wind on. So you'll be glad to know we're going to be off of the hands for this next bit. So what I want you to do is to come to a seated position. One leg is going to be in and the other leg is going to be extended out. If this distance is a little bit bigger, don't worry. You're going to spin yourself and you can sit your bum on a blanket if it feels a little bit kind of icky on the hips. You're going to spin yourself towards your right leg and hands are going to come like tented just alongside the right leg and you're going to fold in. Now, the deeper that you fold, the harder this is going to be, but the idea is that we're trying to keep what you call compression. So we're trying to keep ourselves as close towards our thigh as we can when we do this. So I'm going to lean in, point my right toe, take an inhale. On my exhale, I'm going to press into my hands, slurp back my belly, round my spine, pick up my right thigh, and try and pull the thigh towards my belly as I press my chest towards my thigh for 5. And then I'm going to hold and bring it back down. That's going to be exercise 1. We're going to do 3 on each leg. And then we'll come into our second exercise, which is similar but different. So in this exercise, we're going to fold over both legs, so both legs are extended. I'm going to reach my arms forward as I fold. Don't worry if your fold isn't as big as this, it might be here, that's okay. From here, I'm going to roll back. I'm really going to slurp back the belly, roll back one vertebra at a time. My arms are going to come all the way overhead. From here, my legs are going to lift. I'm going to try and tap my wrists with my toes. Maybe they're nowhere near and that's okay. And then slowly, just as slowly as I roll down, I'm going to roll my legs down. Now when my legs begin to kind of feel like they're really tilting me like a seesaw, I'm going to lift my upper body, reach my fingertips towards my toes, find like a hollow hold position, and then come to seated. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall down, and then we'll repeat again. Okay, so find that initial seated position. Left foot in, right leg extended. Hand frames the right leg, take an inhale. Exhale, fold in, tented fingers. Take an inhale as you are. Exhale, press and round, hold the right leg. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, fold in, take an inhale. Exhale, press into the hands. Now, the further you walk your hands out, the harder this is going to be. Easier is closer. Hold for 3. Lift up, 2, 1. Lower down, fold in. You've got one more, take an inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, round the back. Pick up the right leg, hold for 3, 2, and release. On 1, swap over, left leg extends and right leg comes in. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold in over the left leg, find tented fingers and a breath in. Exhale, press into the fingers, slurp back the low belly, left leg lifts, hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, inhale as you lower, inhale. Exhale, press into the fingers, slurp back the low belly, pick up the leg for 3, 2, lower down. Fold as you inhale, one more. Exhale, press, pick up for 3, 2, and lower down on 1. Come to a straight-legged seated position at the top of your yoga mat if you have one. Take an inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Take an exhale and fold down. Remember, it doesn't matter how far it is. Try and keep a straight back. And then chin to chest, begin to roll all the way down to lying. Tailbone stays tucked. Don't worry if you slide as you go. Arms come overhead. Pick up your legs. Tap your toes towards your wrists. Begin to lower down. Roll one vertebra at a time. As the legs drop, the upper body lifts. Hollow hold position. And then inhale, arms to the sky. 2 more. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way down. Think about control here. It's really easy to do this fast. I want you to do it really slow. Arms come overhead. Legs lift up. Tap the wrists. Slow motion. Begin to lower the legs. As your legs begin to lower, upper body begins to lift. Press the lower back into the ground. Lift all the way up. Inhale, 1 more. Exhale, fold. Roll down. 1 vertebra at a time. Arms come overhead. Legs lift. Tap the wrists. Lower all the way. Back down. Good. As the legs lower, arms lift. Inhale. Come up to seated. And exhale. Release. Good. Straight into your leg lifts. We've got 3 rounds total, so you've got 2 to go. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Fingertips on the ground. Take an inhale. Exhale, slurp up the belly. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Inhale, you lower. Exhale, pick up for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to lower, you lower. Exhale, pick up. Last one. Hold for 3, 2, and release on 1. Left leg extends, right leg comes in. Twist yourself over your left leg. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold. Stay for the inhale at the bottom. Exhale, pick up the left leg. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take an inhale. Exhale, pick up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, fold in. Last one. Inhale, pick up for 3. Exhale, 2, 1. Both legs extend. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold over those legs. Inhale, slurp back the belly, roll all the way down to lying. Arms come overhead, legs lift. Maybe they tap the wrists. And then begin to lower the legs. Keep the legs as close to your torso as you can. And then as the legs drop, the arms lift. Inhale, come to seated. Exhale, fold. Begin to slurp back the belly, 1 vertebra at a time. Maybe legs move with you. Arms come overhead, legs slowly lift towards the wrist. And then as the legs begin to lower towards the ground, the upper body lifts. Find that mini pause and a hollow hold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Last one, exhale, fold. Begin to roll all the way down, 1 vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Arms overhead, legs lift, tap the wrists. Lower down. Hands reach towards toes. Come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, release. You have 1 more round like that. Right leg extends. Fold yourself over your right leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold down. Tented fingers. Inhale. Exhale, pick up the right leg. Round the upper spine for 3. Really squeeze the thigh towards the belly. 2. And release on 1. Inhale, fold. Exhale, press and round. Squeeze side to belly for 3, 2. Lower down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, press and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Let's swap over. Left leg extends, right leg comes in. Fold yourself over your left leg. Breath in. Exhale, fold in. Tented fingers. Inhale. Exhale, lift and round for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower. Good. Keep going. Last 2. Exhale, press and round for 3, 2. Lower. Lower down. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, pick up for 3, 2, 1. Oh, give your thighs a little shake. Extend your legs. Last one like this. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold in. Begin to roll yourself down. Slip back 1 vertebra at a time. How controlled can you be? Arms come overhead. Legs lift. Tap the wrists or close to the wrists. Slowly begin to lower down. As legs drop, upper body lifts. Come all the way to seated. Inhale. Exhale, fold in. Begin to roll yourself back down 1 vertebra at a time. Hands trace the legs, super controlled. Arms overhead, legs lift. Maybe tap the wrists and then keep the legs close towards the belly as you lower. And then inhale, half hollow hold, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Last one, begin to round. Lower all the way down, go slow, 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 slow. Arms overhead, legs lift. Maybe tap the wrists, lower the legs, slow, slow, slow. When they begin to drop, find your hollow hold. Inhale, arms to the sky, and exhale, release. Good. Okay, last exercise. This exercise is more similar to like a yoga flow. I'm not sure I call it an exercise. But basically, it's all about learning to kick up. But the idea is that we're not putting ourselves under quite as much pressure. I think sometimes when we're trying to kick up into a handstand, we kick up and we kick up and we kick up, and then maybe we don't get it. And it feels really frustrating. And often what happens is we kind of carry on repeating the pattern that's not getting us there. And the idea behind this flow is kind of just finding a flow, kind of enjoying the process rather than being really focused on the goal, which sometimes in itself is part of the problem. So we're going to repeat this on each leg 3 times. I'm going to show you the flow again if you know what you're doing, wind on a little bit, or just begin now. So you're going to come into a downward facing dog. And we're going to step the right foot forward, just a little bit. We're going to bend the right knee. We're finding the compression that we literally just worked on, so that chest to thigh compression. And I'm going to lift my left leg and then draw it into my chest. I'm in this kind of tucked position. Looking between my thumbs, I'm going to step my left foot a step or so forward. I've still got my left leg bent, so I've still got chest to thigh. I'm going to take a little hop, come back down, my left leg bends straight away, so I'm back into chest to thigh. My right foot steps behind, my left leg comes back into my chest as I bend my right knee, so I'm constantly bending my legs. I'm going to look forward, step my left foot forward, my right leg is going to lift, a little hop, come back down, chest to thigh, right foot behind as my left leg lifts off the floor, I'm bending chest to thigh, look forward, little hop, and come back down, bend the left leg. If you need to rewind that and watch it again, it's okay. I promise that once you kind of get into the rhythm of things, it feels a lot easier. I feel like explaining is quite challenging. Okay. Hands are set up like we did right at the start. So index fingers forward, shoulder distance apart. I'm coming into my downward facing dog. I'm going to bend my right leg. Lift my left leg, squeeze my heel to my bum. Little step forward. Left foot lands, I've still got chest to thigh, look between the thumbs, hop up the left foot, come back down, bend the left knee. Let's go a little bit faster. Step the right foot back, knee to chest. Left foot steps forward, little hop, and come back down. Right leg steps behind, bend the right knee. Step forward, little hop. Come back down, one more. Right foot behind, left foot steps, little hop, and come back down. Sit on the knees for a second. Bring your hands onto your lap. Take a big breath in. And take a big breath out. Second side. This time, you're going to come into your downward dog and squeeze your right heel towards your bum. Bend the left knee, think chest to thigh. Look forward between the thumbs. Right foot steps forward. Little hop off of it. Bend the right leg as you land. Step the left foot behind. Heel to bum. Step forward. Little hop. Come back down, left foot behind, bend the left knee, step the right foot forward, little hop. Come back down, one more, left leg bends, step forward, little hop. And come back down. Good. So that is all for today. If you enjoyed the last drill, I encourage you to take some more time, maybe repeat it one more time. Now, before I leave you, I did want to leave you with a tip about falling. Once you get to the stage where you can hop up quite easily, and maybe you've got that flow going and every now and then you catch balance, or maybe you can kick up and then you can find balance, sometimes the wall then becomes a crutch. But the thing that stops us from kind of doing this in the middle of the room is a fear of falling. One thing that really helped me was knowing that I could cartwheel out of a handstand rather than falling into a back bend or not really sure where I was going. This is a really simple trick. So you're going to be in a handstand, and when you feel like you're about to fall, all you're going to do is move your hand like this. So someone once described it to me as parking a car. You're here and you park the car in the space. Give it a go, see how you go. If you have any questions, please feel free to DM me on Instagram, send me an email, find my website, however you would like. Otherwise, please like and subscribe. Come say hi in the comments, all those sorts of things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I'll see you again soon. Bye!